Okay guys, welcome to this short video. First things first, you need to check out the timestamps because that's gonna help you navigate this video beautifully. That way you don't have to sit through stuff you don't wanna sit through. And you're wondering what this video is about. I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna walk you through all 6 of my powerful courses to give you an idea of what they're about, and then I'll walk you through the private student Facebook group that you can have access to once you're enrolled in one of the courses, and some other stuff. Peruse the video, check out those timestamps, kind of click around, and hopefully you're ready to take your improv piano to the next level. Hopefully of what you're gonna find in my everything package. There's 6 courses, and the first course is the basics. In the basics, we're gonna cover basic ideas of creating scales, using fingering, doing chords and inversions and things of that nature. It's very much so a prerequisite course so that you can move on and understand the great ideas I want to share with you in the other 5 courses. The next course is the finger strength and accuracy course. There's 9 proven and tested exercises that I developed with my one-on-one students so that you can jump to practicing the essential movements of piano and doing it quickly. So if you were to play something like this, so this movement, if you were to play that right now, you'd probably not be able to execute because your 4 and your 5 finger are weak. People will go years through learning piano and they won't get enough practice on certain fingers. And so they'll have weak spots, and that's not good if you want to be able to be an efficient piano player. So this course will take care of all those weak spots in your fingers. The next course is the Rhythm Techniques for You course. This is a wonderful program that I've put together to help you develop your rhythm independence. Do you remember maybe when you were younger, people would tell you, hey, can you rub your stomach and pat your head at the same time? And it was tricky to do that because your brain was trying to control your hands doing different things. Now multiply that by 10 because you got 5 and 5 here. And it's an even more complicated type of thing, especially if you're trying to play and also give examples like I am here. So what this course is going to develop is a dynamic rhythm. You're going to learn how to play stuff like this. Or you're going to learn how to play stuff like this. So do you see how full and moving that is? It's because my rhythms are really developed and I have a good mind to muscle connection with my hands. So that's a wonderful course. The next course is my Solo and Improvise Like Me course. In this program, I will give you tips and tricks that I use to play a successful chord piano.
When I was your foe, still your love for me. You have been so good to me.
The next course is one of my favorite courses. It's the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel. Check this out. Jazz, blues, and gospel has reharmonization, movement or passing tones, lots of licks and runs. And then also chord voicing. Let me show you a little bit of each of that. So I'll start with the reharmonization. If you played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you'd have this. And if I were to reharmonize that, I would play something like this. Okay, so I'll cover reharmonization in that course, the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel. I'll also cover movement or passing tones. Check this out. Okay, so do you see this movement? This is Yesterday by the Beatles. I have... So I took these notes and I did this. So that movement is really powerful. Being able to play that is going to create beautiful music. Check this out. One quick example. Stick with me. I have one more course to describe, and then you'll have a good idea of the everything package. So here's movement in gospel piano. Here's really good movement. So it really creates that soulful feel. The movement creates very soulful feel, and that's what this program's all about. Of course, like I had mentioned already, there's going to be lots of licks and runs, and I'll show you how to implement that into your playing along with chord voicing. Instead of playing boring chords like this, you're going to learn how to voice them. Stuff like that. Okay, that's a wonderful course. I have one last course, creating chord progressions and pointers to playing by ear. The idea behind this course is, in order to develop your ear, you need to understand how chord progressions are created. There's lots of patterns in chord progressions, and so I'll take you through in this course how I learned how to play by ear. My ear was not very good, believe it or not. My younger brother had an excellent ear, not me. I had to work on it, and so this course is going to show you how to develop your ability to play by ear. Where I'm going to show you what the Improv Piano Tips community right here in the upper left-hand corner is all about. This is a closed group. The way that you gain access to this group is by enrolling in one of my paid courses and then asking to be admitted into the group. I will then approve your request. There's a lot of people that are bouncing ideas back and forth. For instance, here, Christy, she says, Nick, I thought you might enjoy a couple of my videos. So she played some songs that she's learning, and she said that she's using some of the techniques that I provide in the courses and so forth. And the cool thing is about this is that I'm able to personally engage with you guys. Here, I said, here's chord voicing for your grace is enough. Let's listen to a little bit of this video in response to Christy's post.
Christy, thanks again for the videos. They were wonderful. I'm going to show you how I would voice my chord.
So I'm trying to be as active as I can in this group, which is a lot of fun for people because I get to give them personal tips. Christy said, Nick, your video really helps me better understand the voicings, as that is something I want to learn how to do, and having an example on a song I know really helps. Thank you, this is awesome. So there's a little bit of content that you'll find in the group. Let's scroll on up, okay. Here's someone else, Jordan Brown, posting what he's learning. Ernesto Bordez, he's posting here. So let's scroll on up. Okay, this is awesome. So here, one of the members, Joseph Barkel, he had a question in regard to things, and the awesome thing about this community is that we're family and we help each other out. So Ernesto replied and said, hey, I'm working on the same exercise as you. Here are some tips, and he posted an awesome video helping Joseph out. I also, as mentioned, and am active on the group. I'm open for questions, guys. Does anyone need help understanding a concept? So it's very much so a great perk that you can have if you own one of my paid courses. Let's end the video with this. Yes. So, introducing the 5-step process to feeling rhythms. Check this out. This is an early sneak peek of the new material I'm going to include in the revamped, so I'm going to revamp the Rhythm Techniques for You series. And so I have a 15-minute video here where I'm giving people the ability to work on these steps here. I am going to blur that out because that's kind of giving away the farm when I only want to give away the cow. Okay, actually this should be the last thing that we close on. Here's Ari. He posted a video of himself playing How Great Thou Art with the influences of the Rhythm Techniques course. Let's listen to a little bit of Ari playing. So this is Ari saying, hey guys, check it out, here's me playing, what do you think? And so what I decided to do is I said, Ari, thank you for posting. I'm going to reply with a video post to give you some ideas
to get the creative juices flowing on passing tones for a hymn song like How Great Thou Art. So here's my video.
Okay, hi Improv family. In this video, I'm going to give you guys some fresh ideas on how to create a passing tone in the song How Great Thou Art in the key of G. This specific video is in response to Ari, who posted a beautiful video of himself playing that song.
Yep, so then I kind of move through things. So right there, I'm kind of showing some tips and ideas on how to improve that. So this is very much so a great way to engage with people that are also moving through the courses like you are. So if you own a paid course already, find your way to Facebook, type in Improv Piano Tips Community, find the closed group, and ask for admittance into the group. And I will look up your email address that you will provide to me, please, and see if you indeed own a paid a paid course, and then approve your access into the group. Okay guys, I hope this gave you a good idea of what things are about on this group. It's a great perk, and I hope to see you in the group posting your videos soon.
Again with another song. This is where I used your technique where you hold the timing with your thumb. It really came in handy with this song because I'm playing a different rhythm in the right hand than I am with the left hand. Here it goes.
Okay guys, welcome to this short video where I'm going to give you a really good idea of the sign up process to the site, the enrollment process, and then after that, how you access the paid content, the video course platform. So the first step is let's move through the sign up process. What you're going to do is you're going to navigate to the blue button that says login. And so you're going to click that and then you'll type in your email address. And then I'm going to click enter and I'm going to receive an error. So here's step number one where people get confused. What's happening here is this is the sign in process if you have an account. If you notice on the bottom here, it says create a new account for free, or on the top, you can sign up with Facebook, Twitter, or your LinkedIn account. I'm going to go ahead and click create a new account for free. That way we can actually successfully log in. Unlike what just happened there, receiving the error. Okay, I'm going to enter in my credentials again. Okay, so this is what you would do to create your account. Create your password and then start your learning journey. Now where this is going to take us is it's going to take us to the back end of our profile. In the back end of the profile, what you need to pay attention to is this purple continue button. What does this continue button mean? Well, it means that you're enrolled in a course, and if you see it under any of these courses here, any of my 6 courses, then that means that you will have access, or you should have access to that course. In our case here, I haven't enrolled in any courses, and so let's go ahead and move through that process. Let's say you've perused the content and you're sold on the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel. You're not quite ready to take the plunge on the everything package, although a very good deal, and you're thinking, you know what, let me just start with one course and see how that goes. And so what you would do is you would click on the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel. And what's going to happen here is the course page is going to load. Now what the course page is just more information on the course. When it comes to enrollment, there's 2 options that you have: checkout with PayPal or checkout with card. Both are very safe methods. Let's say you prefer PayPal. So you'll click on the PayPal and that's going to redirect you to the payment form. And if you don't have a PayPal account, notice right here, pay with debit or credit card. You'll click here and this will allow for guest checkout. And then I'll show you here. Here we go, guest checkout. And just to make sure you're enrolling in the right course, you can click this little arrow here to expand and say, what am I buying? I'm buying the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel for $69. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. After you've successfully completed payment, you'll notice that you are not going to be automatically enrolled in the course. That is because there is a connectivity issue with PayPal and my site. They're not communicating and my developers are still trying to fix that. And I have to manually enroll you. Hundreds of people do it a week. I'm on top of the enrollment process, the manual enrollment process, so not to worry. If you'd like to check out with PayPal, you can do that and then I'll manually enroll you. So let's go back to the course page and say, you know what, let's move through the checkout with card process. So yes, we're trying to enroll in this, $69, and I'm gonna put in a coupon here so I don't have to pay myself. And so now my total is $0. You, however, will move through the checkout process. It's very straightforward. Enter in your debit or credit card information and move forward with payment. I'm going to click continue here and things are going to load. And so now where we're going to be taken is we're going to be taken back to the course page where we had all that information on the course. So let's read this. Enjoy your new courses. This is just the beginning of your learning adventure. Happy learning. Okay, so you're happy with that. You're excited, and so you're thinking, where are my courses? Okay. If you notice here, this button, now that you're enrolled, says access your videos. Click here. By clicking there, you will actually launch the video course platform. So let's click there, and then look at that. Video course platform. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this video course platform, but let me go back to something. Let's say you kind of get bogged down with work or at home. You're not quite ready to watch the tutorials and you're coming back after a few days and you sign into your account. What you're going to see once you sign into your account, you're going to see your back end again. And remember what I mentioned about the continue button? Now let's look for that continue button. That should be under the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel because you just purchased that course. And voila, there it is. Notice how the other courses do not have that continue button. That means that you're not enrolled and you do not have access to them. And so you would click on this continue button and this will launch the video course platform, just like the other way that we got to it. So here we are, video course platform. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this sidebar here. Don't worry about what's happening here on the screen. So if you do not see your sidebar, that's because it is not expanded. So what you'd like to do is expand it. If you're on a tablet or a phone, this also works. Just make sure to click this expanding arrow here to get to this section with the modules. So you can then expand the modules, and within each module, you'll see that there's content. There's section 2 module content. Section 3 has all these videos and corresponding lead sheets and PDFs. Section 4, here we go, just some more stuff, incredible content. This is a dense course, and then we end with licks and runs application. So a couple of things back here. Let me close some of these modules. So let's go to section or module 3 here. Okay, module 3. So this is the middle of the course. If you notice, there's a play button and a PDF symbol button. There's also the words video and PDF. This is how you're going to distinguish between what to watch and how to watch your videos. So let's say you are done with module 1 and 2, and then in module 3, you're ready to start that. So you'd click on reharmonization exercise. I'm saying that weird. Okay, and here we go. So this is a 7-minute and 16-second video. So this is the video course platform. This is where you're going to watch all of your content. Notice that there's some really great buttons here. You can kind of mess around with things. What I'd like to highlight here is that you have the option to slow things down. This is a new option that my developers recently came out with so that you can maybe get more out of my rhythms or how I'm playing something and have a little slow-mo. Oh, I'm singing in slow-mo. Okay, so I'm singing in slow-mo there. But this should give you a really good idea of things and how things work. So I'm going to close this module number 3. I'm going to go to module 1 here. This is a learning path document to help guide you through all of the courses. This is section 1. It's a 72-page document. And if you want to download this document, if you notice, there is this green paper clip up here. What you'll do is you'll hover your mouse over that and you have a download that you can click if you'd like that. So this should give you a really good idea of things and how your video course platform looks. Now, before I close the video, what I'd like to do is with the email I used to sign up, I would like you to navigate to that email and notice that you have 2 emails, one welcome email from the site that says, hey, thanks for signing up. Dear Nicholas Nunez, welcome. Okay, so you have that email going on. And then you have another confirmation here with an invoice of what you purchased. So here's basically your receipt. And so, dear Nicholas, thank you for enrolling. You've made a great choice with the fundamentals of jazz, blues, and gospel. And then you have the invoice attached here. So everything is pretty straightforward as long as you read things carefully. And now that you understand the back end of the site and what you're looking for with that purple continue button, you're ready to start learning some incredible piano. So I'll leave it at that. Hopefully this video was informative and helped you understand what you're enrolling in. I'll see you guys hopefully in the videos.